After begetting 5 sons named Vijitashva, Dhumrakesha, Haryaksha, Dravinan and Vrika, Prthu Maharaj continued to rule the planet. He accepted all the qualities of the deities who governed all other planets. In each and every planet there is a predominating deity. It is understood from Bhagavad Gita that in the sun there is a predominating deity named Vivasvan. Similarly, there is a predominating deity of the moon and of the various planets. Actually, the predominating deities in all the other planets are descendants from the predominating deities of the sun and moon. On this planet Earth, there are 2 Kshatriya dynasties, and one comes from the predominating deity of the sun, and the other from the predominating deity of the moon. These dynasties are known as Surya Vamsha and Chandra Vamsha, respectively. When monarchy existed on this planet, the chief member was one of the members of the Surya dynasty, or Surya Vamsha, and the subordinate kings belonged to the Chandra Vamsha. However, Maharaj Prthu was so powerful that he could exhibit all the qualities of the predominating deities in other planets. In the modern age, people from Earth have tried to go to the moon, but they have not been able to find anyone there, what to speak of meeting the moon's predominating deity. The Vedic literature, however, repeatedly informs us that the moon is full of highly elevated inhabitants who are counted amongst the demigods. We are therefore always in doubt about what kind of moon adventure the modern scientists of this planet Earth have undertaken.